My best friends, Catherine and Louise, and myself, were sitting in our usual corner of the Red Lion, our local. We'd known each other since primary school, which was impressive, given that we were all now 29. So said Kathy, "You'll never guess who's back in town." Her blue eyes sparkled. Her ash blonde hair, which had generally been long, was currently shoulder length, which suited her. "I know," admitted the raven-haired Louise. Which was more than I did. "Who?" I asked. Asterisk 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 I know something's wrong, Emma. Please, just tell me. The concern in my boyfriend's grey eyes made this even more difficult. "Tom, it's your cousin, Michael. He's back." The silence lingered. At length, Tom asked, "Have you seen him?" "No, I haven't. Catherine and Louise both have, and they told me." I reached out and lightly touched his arm. "It doesn't change anything, not between us. You do know that, don't you?" I nearly didn't answer the call, from an unknown number. Asterisk 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 Hey, great to see you, he said. "What can I get you?" "Your usual." Usual? Was the guy for real? After all this time, how could he possibly know what my usual might be? The fact that it was still a pint of Stella was not the point. He had assumed, and that bugged me. "Medium white wine," I told him, on impulse. "Please?" I was conscious of being at least a stone heavier, and of having a few grey hairs in the mix. Michael, for his part, hadn't changed at all. Dark brown, wavy hair, hazel eyes, tall and muscular. As gorgeous as ever, let's face it. For a moment, I was overwhelmed by it all, and by being there with the man I had, at one time, been preparing to marry. "So, how's Natalie?" Cut to the chase. "No idea." He placed my drink in front of me. "We broke up after 6 months. I haven't seen or spoken to her since." Which, in truth, was consistent with what I'd already heard, from multiple reliable sources. I nodded. Took a decisive swig of wine. "Thanks," I said. "For the drink, that is." I needed to clarify that I wasn't thanking Michael for cheating on me with my so-called sister. Natalie had lost her right to any such claim, in my book, although in truth, I would still reply to a percentage of her various text messages. Mum and our other sister, Claire, were constantly encouraging me to contact her, heal the relationship. Both said that Michael wasn't worth it, which was a reasonable point, but I could never entirely forgive Natalie. Her betrayal had cut deep, and been much more painful to accept or comprehend, even than Michael's deceit. Anyway, I guess we're even now, from what I hear. I'm sorry. Had I heard correctly? Oh, come on, Emma. My cousin, Tom, the one who's always followed you around, like a lost puppy. Are you telling me it isn't true? That he hasn't been keeping you company, in my absence? His mocking tone reminded me of that side of Michael. He always had resented his cousin, and been a complete bully to shy, sensitive Tom. My boyfriend nowadays, and actually, as it had turned out, the love of my life. You know what, Michael? I'm not even going to answer that. It was a mistake, my agreeing to meet up with you tonight. Have a nice life. It won't be with me. That said, I got to my feet, grabbed my denim jacket and handbag, and abruptly, unapologetically, left the pub.